am a titi energy. I am a so for your magic. I am a baby. I am a so for your I am a titi energy. I am a need it to what's in your boot, Rebecca. Yadana cry, and in the gensio. So me move, see this world. It's not so bad when I'm so right at you. Papa, then I'm out. Wish some I come on. But the time would not, then I would have been trouble. Papa, then I'm out. Wish some I come on. But the time I try, baby, yeah, I am in there. So walk your magic, I am a baby, mom. Oh, hey, my beautiful, my beautiful. Beautiful, my beautiful. So walk your magic, I am a titi energy. Oh, hey, my beautiful, my beautiful, my so walk your magic. I am a baby, mom. Oh, hey, my beautiful, my beautiful. Beautiful, my beautiful. So walk your magic. I am a titi energy. Oh, hey, my beautiful, my beautiful, my so walk your magic. I am a baby, mom. Oh, my beautiful, my beautiful. Beautiful, my beautiful. I am a titi energy. I am a beautiful, my beautiful, my so walk your magic. I am a baby, mom. Oh, hey, my beautiful, my beautiful. Beautiful, my beautiful. So walk your magic. I am a titi energy. I am a beautiful, my beautiful, my
Dead body, racing body. Dead body, racing body. Dead body.
Over 200 of your favorite top Gunny and DJs across the world coming together to create the largest online Ghana music platform.
This is how we do each and every time. Black Star DJs Worldwide.
Black Star DJs Worldwide. Black Star DJs. All your top Ghana DJs worldwide.
That's right, shut on the background.
Ghana songs for worldwide. Let's go.
Follow the Black Star DJs movement on Facebook and Instagram. Black Star DJs Worldwide. Or visit our website now to book Top Gunny and DJs for your next event anywhere in the world at www.blackstardjs.com. Let's go, Ghana.
Well. A very good evening to each and everyone logged on to Black Star DJs Worldwide this time of the day. I'd like to say good evening, good morning, good afternoon, and of course, good night. But hey, stay and listen to us, depending on wherever you find yourself on this side of the globe. I would like to welcome you to Black Stars DJ Worldwide Spotlight Show with me, myself, and I, DJ Kwasanti. And helping me to host this program today is one and only DJ Big Joe. And of course,
yes, sir.
I've got all the supporting crew behind me. But hey, what do we have for you today? We've got one of the most sensational musicians that Ghana has ever produced. This platform today. Who am I talking about? He's been in this music industry thing for a very long time. He went off, came back again, and he's doing amazingly great. I'm talking about none other but the one and only living body who calls himself Dead Body. Dead Body.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Welcome aboard the Spotlight Show.
Nah, thank you guys. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you for having me.
Nice one.
It's a pleasure to be here. It's a pleasure to be here, you know.
We're also happy to have you on the show as well. Before we start rolling, I'll let my co-host DJ Big Joe to just say something little, and then we'll kickstart the interview. Actually, we're going to have a conversation. This is going to be an interview. It's going to be a conversation.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Nice.
Exactly.
Okay. Thank you, DJ Kwasanti. Chela, I miss you. You know, you went Ghana. It looks like you were chilling in Ghana, and you're back in UK again, once again. We would like to welcome you, Dead Body. Chele, it's really nice also seeing you, and also talking to you. I think this is my first time actually talking to you, so I'm very, very excited myself. So we really appreciate you having you, bro.
Yes. I also appreciate it. Thank you once again. Thank you.
Okay. Before I hand it back to Kwasanti, I would like to advise people, if you're just tuning in, please do share the link for us. We really appreciate it. Just don't come and just enjoy the fun. If you're in here, please do your best to share the link to all your loved ones. We are going to have a conversation. Also, you can join in the conversation by putting your questions through. Definitely, we will ask the Dead Body your question. If you want to ask him a question, just put your questions through. Thank you so much. Kwasante, I'll hand it back to you.
Thank you very much, DJ Big Joe, as one of the biggest DJ inside UK. All right, so Dead Body, let's have a conversation.
Yes,
first and foremost, I want to ask you, I don't know whether to call you Dead Body or call you Kwesi. Which one?
I mean, you can use both at the same time, because for now they are to use both, because we for make the people know say Dead Body is Kwesi. You know, we just did.
Nice one.
So however you feel like you for call me, don't worry.
No problem. For the sake of the younger generations who actually doesn't know you, we want you to say something little about yourself, so that at least the younger generation who are going to be asking, who are we talking to, who do we call Dead Body, and that kind of thing. We also know the kind of person that we're talking to. So just tell us a bit of your background, and then we can continue our conversation.
So I mean, so not to make it long, so pretty much Dead Body, I mean, on a funny note, you know, back in the days, you can call me the Dramahini of music, or nah, I'm kidding. Dead Body is, I would say, the originator of, you know, I would say Afro R&B, or what we call like Ghanaian R&B, which actually started a whole lot of movement that is happening now. Dead Body, you know, I go by the name Eric Turkson, which is my legal name, but I went on Dead Body because, you know, for stage purposes, you know, my fans, or let's say people around me, chose the name for me, which is the Dead Body. But I know we will get into details why the name Dead Body, what it means, and all that. But pretty much, Dead Body is a boy also who grew up in Choco, migrated to DC, where my family also is, and that's where I actually started my whole career. So pretty much, yeah, that's who Dead Body really is. And you know, as the interview goes on, I know most of my fans listening, and every friend or brother, every sister or brother listening, will get to know that, okay, you know, because a lot of people don't know, but as we go, I know we can touch on it. Yeah.
Definitely, we're definitely going to be touching on so many areas when it comes to your line of music. But first and foremost, let me inquire from you. You started this whole music journey from a very long time, and you've been there, done a whole lot of things. What are some of the achievements that you've gotten in your line of this music career?
I mean, I would say, besides the fact that achievement of pretty much as a trendsetter, I always say this, as a trendsetter, I always say that achievements are overlooked, because I'm still in the mode of setting trends. So, but I would say back then my greatest achievement was quite pretty much, let's say, putting together that music, like, you know, the music that changed, you know, generations that came along. But I would say, you know, when they did the first Media Waste Kids, you know, when they did the what you call it, the Ghana Music Awards. I wasn't in Ghana then because I had left, but I know I won an award, you know, best single, best, you know, like, because Yebesa and Pesewuhu were on the chart. So those were some of my achievements, but I wouldn't say it is because I really wasn't there, you know. But I would say my biggest achievement is, you know, personally seeing the music that I started way back now taking shape and taking people places in Ghana. You know,
That's great.
even though sometimes, you know, credit is from a place where credit is not really due. Like people don't give credit as they're supposed to, but then we keep it like that. You know, that's how it goes. So we're here. You know,
That's right.
I would say that, yeah.
Yeah. So let's come to the work that you put into the music industry. When it comes to the songs that you brought out, we know of Yebesa, which was one of your greatest hits, and I know you had a couple of albums as well. Can you just let us know the albums that you were able to bring out there?
No, so I would say, besides Yebesa, there was Pesewuhu, which is like Akwariswe. People say Akwara, I normally say Abofrariswe. So that was one of the jams that really came out, that really took the same shape like Yebesa. And then there was Sansan Kroma. Sansan Kroma was also amazing. And actually, they were all on one album, which is the Sansan Kroma album.
Okay.
Yeah, so pretty much all these songs, and they did well, but because, you know, after Sansan, after Pesewuhu, I actually left the shores of Ghana. I left Ghana, came to the States. So the song blew up, and I was here. You know, it's only 1999 that I could go back and do shows. So pretty much I would say those were my biggest songs. You know, that's what I would say. But when I was in Ghana, 1999. Apietus and Apietus was with Case Frequency then. So we actually put a whole album together, like an amazing R&B album. Which
was it a compilation?
No, it wasn't. It was actually a complete album with Apietus. And what we were doing is EMI was trying to sign me, EMI Records, they were trying to sign me on that album. Okay. But some rain fell in Ghana those times, like I think 2000s, no more, and it messed everything up. It destroyed the whole track, and I was like, you know what, Charlie, let me just focus out here, you know. So that was it for me then, you know.
Wow. So all the work you put in there, couldn't see the light of day. Wow.
No, never. Yeah,
so hurtful.
Nah, it was very hurtful. But how we could do it, and we still did, you know.
Wow, that was good. That was good. I know. You just spoken about the album Sansan Kroma, and I know you had another album called Tumuda. Was that after you came back from the States?
Tumuda, no. Tumuda, I was still in the States. Tumuda was, you know, when I was here in school. Some of the works on Tumuda were actually like school projects, because when I was in school, they would let me do, you know, assignment, because I was doing music in school. So they would let me do assignments for, you know, about like to tell them where I'm from, where I'm coming from, what I've done in music so far. So it was sort of my own thing. And most of the songs on Tumuda, I produced them myself. So I would say Tumuda was more an experimental production for me. I needed to get into my production game. So that's how I started producing on Tumuda. But I released it only on, I think, iTunes and, you know, those platforms back then. You know, but it's still out there. So I'll take that credit too. It's still mine, but, you know.
Yeah, because the reason why I want to ask a bit of a question on the Tumuda album, because it had 12 songs on it.
Yeah.
And someone will ask, why put in a lot of work like that and then just, you know, leave it to yourself? Because it was not out there that much. Not many people knows about this Tumuda album. which I know you've got great songs on it as well. Was there any particular reason to that?
I would say Tumuda, we actually, to be honest with you, I actually promoted in Ghana, promoted the album in Ghana. I know some of the brothers that are featured on the album also helped push it in Ghana, and some DJs took it, they were playing it. But the thing is, that's why I'm grateful for what you guys are doing, because what you guys are doing is bringing the whole squad together like it's a network. So in that case, when somebody releases an album, we can be like, oh, Charlie, I know these brothers are doing their thing, so let me just send it to them so that they listen and see what they can do. Back then it wasn't like that for me. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I would say I pushed this small, but I couldn't go full force like I'm supposed to, but I would say it was then, but now we did now. So we go see how we do with the other ones, and then even the ones we've already like released, so.
Yeah.
But in general, I would say it's more about DJ, like the support that comes when we release album as a country, or let's say as artists from Ghana, is that thing. It's only like, I know for a fact, like let's say my brother Kujo, you guys, whenever he tells me, every time my music is put on the platform, you guys take it, you share it, you promote it, and that's what we as artists we want. But sometimes we create and we sometimes even put a lot of money behind it. Inti said, when we don't get the love that is being given to other, like even international acts, it brings our spirit down, like, oh Charlie, this is where I'm from. But look, even though you put support, you push money into that project, they will play once, twice, maybe for a month. Once the month is done, when you bring out new project, they're not gonna pay you no mind. So at the end of the day, you're like, but bro, you playing somebody else's music who's not Ghanaian. You've been playing it for like 6 months to a year. How about your Ghanaian brother who was like, oh Charlie, I know say boys for chop, so Charlie, hold on to this and help me promote this album. You will stop. So that's where sometimes, like me personally, I normally release a lot of music, but when it comes to that, that's why I just stop. Like, I'm like, you know what, Charlie, let's forget this. Because I mean, not to say music is not a good thing, but music is an amazing thing, but music does not make me my money. Get what I do it for the passion now, because until streaming came, you realize if you're not playing shows, there's no money coming in the music, So, but now we have you guys are doing amazing. So it's a new day, It's a new day.
Nice one. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Kwasante, are you there? Okay. Everybody, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you clear.
Oh, okay. I think we having a so moving on. It looks like you've touched base on. I think we having small technicalities from my dear friend Kwasante. Kwasante, are you back? Yeah. Yes, are you back? Your volume is very low. Can you turn it up a little bit? Yes.
I am. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear
Yes,
you,
we can
bro.
hear you.
Oh, okay. I don't know what happened. All right.
Okay.
So,
Kwasante,
I was just going to add up to what Dead Body was just saying when it comes to artists putting in a lot of work and then also spending money when it comes to the promotional aspect of it, especially with the DJ side of things, which we all know that DJs are supposed to be working hand in hand with artists, because the music you guys produce is what we help in promoting, that also promotes us as DJs. So I want to ask this question: what do you see when it comes to that side of the production aspect? You do the work, and a DJ who is also supposed to help you to promote it and then promote himself as well. gets to that point where you have to still pay for that. What do you make of that?
I mean, I will say this. I understand like every music industry has a budget, let's say, because when I came to America, I was fortunate enough to, I used to work at Columbia Records, Sony.
Okay.
I worked as
Wow.
I was there as an intern for about 6 months. Because I
Wow.
wanted to learn after school. So what I realized is no matter what, you need funding when you release a song. You cannot just release a song and that's it. Because you have to market the song. And marketing means getting DJs to make sure, like to getting some key DJs to play the song. It happens here. Which I think it's good. It's okay. But the thing about it is when it comes to our side of town, people play the song like they take the song, they play it for a month. Once the month is catch, no, they stop playing. And even sometimes they would take the money, play the song for maybe 1 or 2 times, 3 times, then they stop. But meanwhile, you hear them playing foreign music. Like it's amazing in Ghana. Like you hear them playing foreign music. But when it comes to ours, everybody says, "Oh, Charlie, it'd be like the time catch. You for bring another money," which is not supposed to be that way, but that's what it is. So, that's the only thing. I would say money is needed to promote the songs, but then when it's being pushed in and the results are not coming from some DJs, because some do, but then in Ghana, I'll tell you one funny thing. What I know some DJs do. Let's say if you see a DJ and you've given them money to play a song, right?
Okay.
They go play them, and then when the time, let's say 1 month passed, where you bring out new project, and let's say you go interview for in studio, right? In being the DJ there, no, say you have new song. If they say that they interview you where they say make they play your new one, you go play the old one.
Yeah, because it takes money for the old one.
Exactly.
But I mean, while you came to promote the new one, right?
The new one, exactly. Which be very, and at the end of the day, to some of us, when you do now, you are doing things, you think you are doing it to hurt the artist or something. But like you said, I like what you said.
But
we do it together.
Dead buddy, can I defend DJs when it comes to that bit a bit? If like sometimes like when they invite you to come and perform, or you come on radio, if they are interviewing you, they want to play some of your old songs or something like that to just entice the people to actually know who Dead Buddy is. Maybe they're not, or maybe personally they might be loving the old one more than the new one or something like that. So
no, like that one out because from what I'm saying, when I go on there, like, so you go on there and it happens when you go on there, let's say they play all my songs, because when they invite me, they play all my songs, which I appreciate, but sometimes when you are there, you like the presenter is presenting and the DJ is playing, but then when it comes to that, now going say onyom no yebebo, but say umbetua back into the way that they will do like it's a trick, like they forgot, but we know the game, so it's just funny to us, and that's why I'm very happy to say we form a crew to like kind of take care of these things. So Charlie, we move,
Yeah, that's a good one there. Yeah, so we're live on Facebook, the Spotlight Show with the one and only Dead Body. We've got so many people logged on. There's a question that just came up on Facebook that someone wants me to ask you. Did you ever go to Labone?
Labone, no. Eddie Blay, my brother Eddie Blay was in Labone, so we used to go there a lot. Yeah.
Okay, I mean Labone Secondary School.
No, I didn't. I went there. I was there to do shows there, but I never went there. But Eddie Blay was schooling there, so I used to go and visit Eddie Blay. You know that. So yeah, that
Okay.
was what I.
All right. So talking about Eddie Blay, I know back in the days you guys had a group called Native Funk Lords NFL.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you just tell us how that group came about? And we learned there was a split, and then you decided to go solo after a period of time. Can you educate us a little bit on that?
Yeah. So I was in NFL. First off, we started NFL. Like NFL was there. Like it was Eddie Blay and Tinikwe, and Tinikwe was actually in the same school as me. So I remember Tinikwe coming to school because I was rapping then. So Tinikwe would come to school and tell me, "Oh, Charlie, if you join me and Eddie Blay and Jake, let's form the group." And I was like, "All right, I'll think about it." So one day, I went. I was going home, and then Mike was like, "Oh, Charlie, let's pass by this place." So the minute we got there, Charlie, then Eddie they stay Joy FM in down there. So we went to the house, we talked, and then we put the music on, and then everybody started rapping, So that was my entrance into the group. But the funny thing we say, Eddie Blay, he loves to battle. We were all battle rappers. Like we used to battle a lot. And then before they even met me, Tinikwe told Eddie, say, "Hey, there's a guy at Harvard. He go bang you rough. So what happened was Eddie Blay was like, we gotta be that. So Eddie Blay, funny enough, they told me they were like, oh, they saw some guy, but they thought because the guy was called Quiz, they thought it was me. And then Eddie Blay went to stand in front of the guy, frowning, like he frowning face, like he won't fight the guy or he won't battle the guy because he thought it was me. So he tell me, and we all laughed about it. And then right then we joined. I joined NFL. We did a lot of shows. We hustled. Me and NFL. We did a shows across Africa, some parts of Africa, which was amazing. But I would say, to cut a long story short, the reason why it wasn't a breakup, that it was more of a placement because I was in school doing singing for the ladies, you know what I mean, and at the
That's
same
right, the
time
ladies, man.
at the same time rapping. So one day, after I did the shows at IPS. Shouts to all my IPS fans, by the way, Charlie. We did things there. Yeah. After all those shows, KK Dua of Case Frequency,
That's right.
he signed me with NFL. He knew we were together, but instead of him joining us, and he told them like, "Hey, this guy is already making waves singing, so let me separate him so he can do his R&B, and then you guys can do your Native Funk Lords, like the kind of jam you guys do." So
The vote for me,
what.
guys.
Yes, exactly. And that's what came about. But I was, even in some of their videos, I was in there. I was some slim langa guy, be like that. But yeah, now the man get body small, you know what I mean? So we
That's right.
did.
And there's this thing about still under the NFL group. I know
Yeah.
through that you have the opportunity to perform on big stages. One of the
Yeah.
stages that I know of is the Panda Fest, with you doing the same
Yes.
stage with the legendary Steve Wonder.
Stevie Wonder. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
How was that collaboration like? Was it being on the same stage with him, do your own thing, or there was just something like you singing with him on the same stage, as in doing
It
the same
was
song?
yeah, Stevie Wonder's part came, it was Nana, Sydney, it was me, Sydney, Eddie Blade, Tinikwe, and Jake. But we were actually performing. We performed right before Stevie Wonder came, and I will tell you, like that was the first time actually I went on that stage, Panafest '94. I actually rapped in Tree on that day, so it's like the thing started, and we were rapping. So even people backstage, I had to be like, yo, who are these kids? You know what I'm saying? So it was more fun. But then we performed right before Stevie Wonder came on, and it was fun. It was one of the best, I think, performances by NFL, hands down. You know.
Yeah. So those days when you guys were doing that, what was the benefits that you were getting? Was this just the fan base, or you were still making money out of those kind of performances?
Benefits, besides the girls. The benefits were the benefits were, I would say, more fans. Like the fan base is what we were gathering, which was key. But then at the end of the day, you know, later on we got to realize that no, we need to be making money, you know, instead of just the fans. So, but I would say back then it was just the benefit was just fans, you know, and getting to travel and to perform, you know. Yeah.
Wow. At this point, Big Joe, do you have anything that you want to add? All right. Let's go on with our conversation.
Yeah, I wanted to add something about him performing with Stevie Wonder, and also I think I want to go back a bit when he started, actually, because it looks like you had been in America before you went Ghana, or did you start your career in Ghana? Were you in America where you came to Ghana to do the R&B style or something like that? Can you elaborate a little bit for us?
I would say I was in Ghana. Like, I've been in Ghana all a while. I travel a lot though, even in Ghana, like, you know, outside different places. But I was always, Ghana was my base. So even from the way I talk was Ghana, you know, like, yeah, bro, for 70 Ghana, you know what I mean? So but all the vibe came from Ghana. It was Ghana, you know.
Okay. Because I remember when I heard you, people were saying that, oh, Abuche Akola or Kosha Abuche no Aba and or the Abuche style or something like that. So people thought that maybe you were that a B who've been in America, obviously, come back with and the R&B style, Boys to Men. You've been listening to Boys to Men, and obviously doing some of their lyrics or something like that. You see,
Yeah. I think maybe they were mistaking Choco for, you know, Abuchi, you know, maybe because me I be hardcore Choco boy, you know, like I was
I see.
I was raised in the, you know, boondocks, so Charlie, it was all, but it was the branding. So the branding.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay. I think Kwasanti, you can move on. I
right.
wanted to go on Facebook, but actually.
Okay, if you want to go to Facebook, just go to Facebook, and then we'll continue.
Okay, just would like to say a big shout out to people on Facebook. Henry M. Hemmans, or say Kwasanti, dead body was put. Dead body always put the craft first all the time, and I know it because I was there. Actually, that's what Mr. Henry is saying. But I would like to say a big shout out to each and every person tuning in. Nana Bedi Akon, Gunshot, Dre. Also, a big shout out to each and everyone. I think we will come back on Facebook. Salasi, I see you. I think you were talking about the DJ thing, about not playing. Someone wanted to say that it's actually called payola. I don't know if you know that word, payola. Payo. Yes.
Definitely, how Choco boy needs to know what payola is. So that one, I know he knows it. So just to still on Facebook, Henry M. Hemmans happens to be Dr. Mark of Groove FM. I hope you believe you actually remember Dr. Mark.
Oh yeah, of course.
And all the guys, Lee, Gilles Woodman, Albert Bousquet, George Brune, and all those guys.
Yeah, and I want to say, you know, thanks to them, man, because they were part of the people that shaped my career. So I appreciate them. Thank you.
That's cool.
And also Michael Smith.
Yep. Yeah, Mike Smith is also dope. He's a brother. Like, they always look out for me, like, and I remember Prime Cut days, man. Prime
Uh-huh.
Cut days, I remember Kareem, may his soul rest in peace. And to be honest with you, I think let me take it back. Kareem, when it comes to that, buddy, I would say this. There were the people who actually put me on were a few people. I will call one, Elankra.
Okay.
I'll call two. It's Kareem. Elankra was my manager. Kareem was like the amazing Kareem. It was Kareem who made me break the way I broke. And just to go like how much I appreciate DJs. There was Miss AFS. Miss AFS was happening, and they were about to announce the winner, but then they didn't get. There was this fair guy. He was the MC. They were about to announce, but then they were like, "Oh, it be like with the delay small, so we need somebody to come and perform." And then I told the guy, I'm like, "Guy, listen, I didn't want to do Boys to Men. I'll make love to you in tree. I beg, make I do them." The guy was like, "Oh nah, Charlie, time go. But you be rapper. What you they can't do for you?" I said, "No, let me do this." So the guy was proving stubborn, and then Kareem come there. Kareem was like, "Listen, if this guy you don't make it perform, the show we close, we go." So right then the guy said, no, it no go feel happen. Like when Kareem said, like, so Kareem started pulling the plugs. He started pulling the plugs. Say, if you won't make because the show, I wouldn't say flop because it would be mean bad for those people, but the show, then it wasn't going on cry because the performances and everything. So Kareem pulled the plug finish. No way the girl go beg and say, "Okay, I did beg you. You make it perform." So the minute I got on stage, I know say boys they hold tomatoes and things they won't throw because then the show was very bad. So as the song hit, no way I hit the first note. That was the break of my career.
Oh,
Everything
wow.
changed. And so I'm saying this to say how much I appreciate DJs, their work, and the kind of work you guys do. It's amazing. Because my career was pushed by a DJ. You get what I'm saying? And may Kareem his soul rest in peace. Yeah, for sure. So
Nice one.
That's amazing.
Nice one.
I think just to add to that, everybody, once you've touched on that, I think.
Oh, and this guy they talk right now. This guy.
DJ Kujo.
Hey,
Kujo. Shouts to Kujo too, man. Kujo was also there. Every time rapping, singing, Kujo was there. Guy, you go there, if you guys say be there, you go there. They wait for you for Ghana.
Charlie, shout out to Miss IPS everywhere, Charlie. Those days, trust me, all my mates, salutations. Charlie, you made it. Those days, brilliant. So
and thanks for all the women you give me for IPS. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Hey, Kujo, so you take your thing, that thing from back in the day, so not be just today.
Oh, Charlie, nice one there, Charlie. Okay, Basante, keep going. I'll come back later with a few questions for you.
No worries at all. All right. So yeah, everybody, I'm really enjoying this, and I would like to tell everyone here that we're live on Spotlight Show on the Black Star DJs Worldwide Facebook page. Share. Let someone also listen to us and then enjoy the conversation as well. Well, everybody, let me find out. You coming back into the music industry after that long break? What were you actually doing that took you off music when you left the shores of Ghana again?
I would say I was doing fashion. I'm actually a stylist as well.
Wow.
Fashion
Cool.
stylist. So I like wardrobing women. Like I tell women what to wear. Shewe men shewe. Fawe to her men shewe. Those kind of things. That's what I do. And the good thing about it is it's when you do that, it's like out here you make a lot of money doing that. So it was good for me. And besides that, I was learning. I did architecture. Like I did an architectural course, so I needed to get that finished with, and I'm done. So that's what pretty much took me off the grid for a minute, but it wasn't like, oh, I forget music. I was still doing music, but not because Charlie, if and you might in the skinny, so I needed to do something that will build myself up, That's why, yeah.
Oh, okay. So coming back to do music, I've come across something that you brought on where people are actually hitting on you guys who started this music thing to relax and give way to the new and upcoming artists. But I know it didn't really go down well with you. Can you just elaborate a little bit on that one for us?
Yeah, I mean, look, it's only in Ghana that you will hear that. Only. And when people say that, I respect their views, but in fact, it's like you cannot tell Jay-Z say on retire. You cannot tell Jay-Z to retire.
Uh-huh.
You cannot tell Diddy. Diddy does music once in a while, even though he did music and he owns a label, but he does music in a while and he has people. What I'm trying to say is I would love to relax, but the energy, like my soul will not allow me because my soul is full of music. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And as far as putting, give somebody a chance, people have told me, oh, Charlie, if you sign somebody, stop doing music, sign somebody. If I hold the mantle I hold, the mantle that the torch where I left in 97, 98, right? With those my 2 songs, that mantle still is, it's still the burn. There's still fire in me. And so I can't keep it. All I'm doing is, okay, I did push somebody else, which I'm actually doing to put out music. And the sad thing in Ghana is if our music, would they make money, it will be easy to invest in somebody because you will get your returns. Nobody wants to do business and fail. You get what I'm saying? So
yeah.
To me, when the people said that, I didn't, it make, honestly, I would say, yeah, it make a ball. Because you cannot tell me to stop doing music and put music into, invest or sign somebody else. It's not easy to sign because when I sign you, it means that they can't put money in you. And trust me save my music today. I know they see the money. So how I go invest in an artist to get the money? No. Once our system is structured and it's working, everybody go chop. In that case, when they put $50,000 in somebody in project, I know say, yeah, I go get back. Like in Nigeria, if you put money for music, you go get them. Because let's say if you invest $20,000, $30,000 in somebody, the pushing alone go make some brand sign them. That brand signing them alone, you go get your money out, and everybody go chop. But not the same in Ghana, you know. So that'd be why I got mad when they said that thing, But
all right,
it's all good.
That's good. We'll still come back to that side of you, but now we're going to go for a quick commercial break, and then when we come back, I will introduce another panel to the conversation, and then we'll continue from there. So, Selassie, if you're ready for me, can we have a 1 minute break?
Over 200 of your favorite top Ghanaian DJs across the world coming together to create the largest online Ghana music platform.
This is how we do each and every time of Black Star DJs Worldwide.
Black Star DJs Worldwide. Black Star DJs. All your top Ghanaian DJs worldwide.
That's right, shut down the background.
Ghana songs worldwide. Let's go.
Follow the Black Star DJs movement on Facebook and Instagram. Black Star DJs Worldwide. Visit our website now to book Tom Gunny and DJs for your next event. Anywhere in the world. At www.blackstardjs.com. Let's go, Ghana.
Yeah. Welcome back to the Spotlight Show with me, myself, and I, DJ Kwasante. Yes. Supported by DJ Big Joe, DJ Kujo, and we're bringing you all the chit chat that you need to listen to on a nice Sunday like this. We've got Dead Body with us, and then we're having a very good conversation, trying to know a little bit about him, and he's also giving us a lot to understand about his career and everything. We just came back from a commercial break, and I'd like to say thank you to everybody tuning in, everybody listening to us. Hey, Dead Body, before we go, I hear say that they like Auntie Akwele rice wa, and of course Ramik. Dr. Mark is saying this. Dr. Mark knows you very well.
Yeah, I know. It was Auntie Akwele there. I would say this, my brother, Black Prophet, who I think, we did everything. Auntie Akwele rice, so we go chop, and Namon count, I see no, you're very in the sorrow. Back then, bro, that's why I was saying it was the branding, because people always saw me and they thought, hey, Akwele, but if the amount of walking, Mango walked from, let's say, from Kokomlemle to Choco, from Choco to Osu, those kind of things happen. It not be say, it be gimmick, but the way I've branded myself, so nobody see. But yeah, Dr. Mark, you see things. You see things.
Nice one. Yeah, so like I said, back to what people say about you, the older generations, when it comes to the music that you've done, maybe left the music scene and then come back to do music again, that people are saying, okay, it's good for you guys to retire. I want to ask this question. Do you think it's good for an artist to promote or produce another artist?
There's actually nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, because it happens. Even I come. I've had an opportunity to be here in America, or even guys in UK. Everybody out there can tell, like the artist. Jay-Z is an artist. Jay-Z owns what you call it. Before it was Rockefeller, and now they have this new label. I forgot the name, but I'll get it out.
Rock Nation.
He signed Rock Nation. Yes. Big Sean was on there. Like all these people were on there. Like I said, Big Sean. This guy, what's his name? A lot of the acts are on there. J. Cole. Everybody's on there. So Jay-Z raps, and J. Cole raps. So you can it's only right that if he has the ability to, he should do it. That's why he did it. And I don't think it's wrong for an artist to sign another artist. I think it's actually a brilliant move. It's an entrepreneur. Like you have to be an entrepreneur as an artist. So if you are doing it, why can't somebody in Ghana? You get what I'm saying? So I feel like it's still okay.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, so on the Spotlight Show, we've got so many DJs behind the scenes who want to also ask questions. At the moment, I've got the big man himself, DJ Quex. He wants to ask you something real quick. So, Quex, if you're ready, let's go.
Don't ask me if I chase your sister. You don't be me. I beg.
How you know? This guy.
Hey, I beg go.
Trust me, now if I get that question, we go settle out for the Bronx. So, boss, Charlie, nice. I've enjoyed the conversation, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, you mentioned a few times about the Ghana music industry and the structure, and you also made some points about the need for financing, and all of that. I wanted to ask you, coming up those days, and even throughout before you went MIA for a bit.
Yeah.
What was the most frustrating thing for you in Ghana? What are the supports? I mean, especially also getting the opportunity to see it on both sides, right? You've been in New York. You said you work for, Columbia
Records,
and then you know the Ghana system. What was your frustration? What kind of support system do you think needs to be in place? But because of that, your career, it was not there, and because of that, your career didn't take off the way you expected it to.
I would say it has to do with our collection, our PRO, which is the collection agency. Like, let's say if I put music out, back then it was Cosgas. So let's say when I released my 2 songs, which were hits, right?
Mm-hmm.
If the systems were right, the money that I generated from like radio play, TV play, and all that should be able to set me up, if not for life, for at least for a business or something that could help me. You get what I'm saying? So that's because when I was, like you said, when I was at Columbia, when I was interning at Columbia Records, what I saw money coming in. Money. Like they signed, I was interning when they even pushed out Wyclef was produced Destiny's Child, that album that came out.
Wow.
I was interning there,
Wow.
and I saw the money that was pushed into the music. You know why money was pushed in by the label? It's because the label is making money. You get what I'm saying? So it's frustrating to go back to Ghana to go take your money from your, like royalties, and then after 15 years of your music being played, they will give you a check for 100 Ghana cedis. So
Yehovah.
that right there was the problem for me,
That's crazy. Just as
right
a follow-up to what you're saying right now, right? You also mentioned that when Kwasanti asked the question about investing in artists, right? There was a point where you said, if you invest in Nigeria, you get your money back, but not in Ghana. Do you think the market is not in Ghana, or the system in Ghana is just bad? Which is it, the market or bad system?
The market is in Ghana. The system is messed up. That's what it is. The system is, and I am thankful for the Alliance for Change in Ghana music business. Like, I'm part of it. Mark Darlington is part of it. We have a whole, it's not an institution that we are building for just us. It's for the Ghana artists, by the Ghana artists and producers, everybody, even including the DJs. You guys are all part of it, and we need to get you in there. But the thing is this: we need to let the PRO, the CMO, Gamro is the one. They are the one collecting. I mean, and I don't have anything against anyone or any person. It's just that the right things need to be done. So creatives, which are artists, songwriters, producers, musicians, everybody can make money. So that's where I'm coming from. So it's not the market is there because Ghanaians love music. And they want to help. Because let's say if an artist, if my fans would love to buy my music, but if you make it easy for them to take it, of course they'll take it for free.
Nigeria has better systems than Ghana?
No, of course. Nigeria, no, see, let me say this. Nigeria, even though like every system has its flaws. I'm not saying Nigeria is perfect, but the fact remains, say, Nigeria has a buzzing industry where artists are pushed. There are record labels in Nigeria. If our system was right, record labels would be in Ghana, because guess what? We have the most amazing musicians, from Amachi Dede, Konimo, E.T. Mensah. all these people are from Ghana. All these legends are Ghanaians. If record labels, why do you think the Jay-Z, Swiss Beats and all, they sample from High Life, from these people? But the funny thing is, because our system is not working or it's not fixed right to push artists, nothing happens. So Nigeria is, that's why labels go to where they go to, because the systems are working.
Okay.
So
Okay,
All
I
right.
think let me do a Kwasante, do you mind if I do a follow up with
Okay.
what Craig
Okay.
said,
Go,
and also
go ahead when you
what,
finish it, and I'll do it. It's also based. I think this is a very
Yeah.
crucial
Yeah, it's a
part
very-
of the interview. So
Yeah.
we need to clear a whole lot of
Yeah.
questions
Okay.
here. So go
So-
ahead when you finish, and I'll come up with my follow up as well.
So Led Buddy, you mentioned Alliance for Change, and
Yeah.
I'm also I'm in radio, and I'm a producer for a radio station, and I do
Yeah.
speak to quite a lot of industry players in Ghana, like top guys. And not long ago, I spoke to one of the guys. I don't want to mention name, but we talked about Alliance for Change, and his perspective was like these kind of organizations has been there before. Like people have come up to do something like that, like all musicians coming up together, trying to make some kind of a change in Ghana, but sometimes they just give them money and shut them up or something like that. So like somehow, like they will get some kind of a huge sum of money and they will just keep quiet. You don't hear of them again. For example, being even like how they made war, and these guys, even they made them presidents and stuff and didn't do anything. So somehow he personally thinks that it's not the fact that there has to be a group like Alliance for Change or something. There are those kind of there are industries in Ghana. It's just corruption is one of the main things, and also the fact that there are no big businesses who are willing to actually invest in the music. That is the problem, not about what Alliance for Change stands for. Can you say something about that and your opinion on that for the person saying
So,
that?
I respect whatever the person is saying. That's his opinion.
Yeah.
But from the inception of the Alliance for Change, we heard this same comment from people that, these people there, don't worry, they will clear off. But we still here.
Yeah.
It's over a year now. We still here, and we are doing things. The Alliance for Change, people are they mistake it for one of those WhatsApp groups I form on and things. No, Alliance for Change is registered. Alliance for Change is in a better position to help artists in Ghana, to help fix the system. Because Alliance for Change, what we do, right? If let's say as a musician right now, like there are artists in our midst, even me, I had an issue, right, with my copyright and I needed lawyer for something. Guess who helped me with that? Alliance for Change.
Wow. Amazing.
So I'm just trying to say the reason why people should know Alliance for Change is not just a pressure group, or is not a pressure group, but it's an actual organization being manned by us musicians, producers, DJs, VJs, everybody in the industry. So let's say, for example, let me give you a typical example. Even when our brother, I hate to put this, because we do things on the low. We don't shout. That's why you don't hear. Sometimes we are doing things on the ground. When our brother, this whole NDC thing, what taking Walasi's song, guess what? Our team was there. And we were there trying to make sure our brother is taken care of. And the Alliance for Change not only talks about change, we actually care, and we do things to implement change in our system. We are not calling, say, okay, we didn't come say, okay, we are coming to make noise or make a WhatsApp group and just talk on that. Things are happening on the ground. The Alliance just started as a forum, right? We have this thing called Music Minds, where we are educating the Ghanaian artist, producer, songwriter, every musician in Ghana. this is being done by the alliance, and guess what? We are not taking. And the gentleman who said, "Oh, we have more muska." Who like the money? You the person bringing the money. Who niska? You the person who is gonna give us who nisika? You know, because you are talking brains. You know, we have Darlington, Reggie and Boli. We have like Hammer. Everybody is on there. Like every musician, you know, I was saying in Ghana, we have 3/4 of artists and songwriters and producers in the alliance. So with that, no, usika na the bano. Usika no ba ukra ye beton suya ma ukra no wa no. You get what I'm saying?
I get you.
I
got you.
We are not Alliance for Change is really meant for change. And so to like even what you guys are doing, and I feel like even Black Star, I know some of you heard about it, but it would be nice to even have you guys in there so we all share opinions, because this change you guys have done, Black Star, you know, the things you guys are doing is amazing. And I think we all need to come together as one to push this fight, because tomorrow your kid could be doing music, and it will be sad to tell him, say, hey man, because you get what I'm saying? So yeah, I totally don't agree with that. Alliance, we are here to stay. We are registered, and we are here to stay. Yeah.
All right, that's good to know. And based on the question Big Joe just asked, per what he's heard from someone else, I want to ask. I believe if there's going to be anything like people trying to, or the stakeholders in there already trying to bribe or any group like that is coming up to the step whatever they're doing, it might be because you guys who are trying to help the whole music fraternity may lack funding. Is there anything of that sort? Like, how is this organization being funded to make sure whatever you've put in front of you to do can become a success?
So amazingly, I'll say this. I'm not at liberty to say a lot of things, but since the inception of the alliance, we've had numerous now, see, people would think people are now watching from overseas. All these record labels, they are watching us. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They are watching, because we had, calls from countries. Countries, ambassadors who saw what we are doing, the alliance is doing, and be like, is this really going on in Ghana? Because if this is going on in Ghana, this is a human right, and we need to fix it. So when you talk of funding, as an organization looking to do good, you don't really need a lot, like the funding, the pushing you are pushing, because the reason we make us will be that if someone brings us bribe, it's not going to work, is because if personally I have to do something for the alliance, I can use my own money because I want to do good. You get what I'm saying? I'm not going to take money from you to stop the good that I want to do. Because one day, you get what I'm saying? So in a long term, like an organization like Alliance, like you are supposed to register members, right? When we have members are not gonna, you're not gonna come on and pay. All you're gonna have to do is come join, because we are fighting for your right. And at the end of the day, guess what? The money that when you take a form at Gamro or wherever they take, it shouldn't be so. Let's say, okay, the money you've been taking for the artist, well, the music that is being played by the artist, that money that you take, can't you use some to fund everything that you are doing? So at the end of the day, that's what I'm saying. We need to put things in place whereby we can do the right things. So the alliance, right now, we are not. Everything we are doing is by us. You get what I'm saying? Because instead of taking my money to go do some other things, and giving it to charity or whatever, I will use the funding I have, a little money that I have, to push the agenda. And sometimes, guess what? You may need help. You may need help from someone. The person seeing what you are doing, they will come in not expecting any money because you are doing good.
Okay. So back to this question of funding. You rightly said earlier on that this organization is registered. It's not just a WhatsApp group that anybody just can come on and then put anything on there.
Yeah.
Has it gotten to the level where government is ready to support the good work that Alliance for Change is doing?
The Alliance for Change is pretty much doing a phenomenal job. That's one. But the thing is, there's always a block in our industry. So per GAMRO is the only entity mandated by law to take royalties. But the whole thing to GAMRO is private. So GAMRO is private in a sense. Say if me as an artist, I go say, I want to see the records, how you take this money, GAMRO has the right to tell me, say no.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand? If you are taking my money, I have the right to know everything. But because they are private, everything can be sealed, and they can decide, say, yeah, infantry. So in that doing, what is being done is this: if say 98 Ghana cedis now this quarter, every 6 months, say 98 Ghana cedis na which is about 15, like let's say $20 in poor. That's it. You can't go into details and ask any questions, which is wrong. So now the AG, Attorney General, needs to they need to go query them. We need to go into details of whatever goes on there. And also the most important thing is we need another CMO in Ghana. We as a country or as an industry, we don't have an industry, but we need another CMO in Ghana. You get what I'm saying? So that at least competition breeds change. Say competition or what? People will be doing the right things.
Yeah.
And that's why I keep saying the Alliance, we have people, we've talked to logging companies, we've talked to other CMOs, we've talked to people worldwide who are willing to step in to help.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Can I jump in real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, boss. Very, very, very good stuff. Very good. I think you're making some solid points here, and I agree with most of the things that you're saying. With a lot of artists. There's a new wave of, people being more conscious about this issue in Ghana. And, there's a little bit more of a conscious effort now to change things. Obviously the funding is a problem, because one of the key problems is that, look, we can talk all we want. Major change requires serious investment. Major change requires serious money. And the Alliance is great. I'm not taking away from the Alliance. I think that the network is great for knowledge exchange and, support on a case-by-case basis here and there. But for systemic change, right? For systemic change, it requires looking at investment coming in the industry at a high level, whether it's from record labels coming in, whether it's from the government saying that, look, we want to put money like this towards this, or, investors in Ghana, international investors, private investors, or even banks, right? What is your take on how do we look at and address the funding problem at a high level for the industry, so that up and coming artists, so that there will be established record labels, even the systems we're talking about, GAMRO and the collection system, all that stuff is a lot of money to invest in, right? So a lot of people say, but you need to establish a system first to build trust before investors come in. Well, to build the systems, we need money. we need money to build the systems. It's not going to happen. So what is your opinion on the large scale, on the much higher level? How do we attract money into the system, into the industry at large?
Okay, so with that being said, okay, so with that, what I would say is the government already gives money to the CMO, that is already gives money, and then money, even though they may say like some may not be paying, but a lot like the ones that is the money that goes around in the music sector is not a joke, bro. It's not a joke. So I would say this: there's money, and the money is being made, right? Because music is being played on radio, music is being played on TV. Artists are creating, but they are not getting their funding. They are not getting the money that they deserve. Okay, where is all that money going? Do you understand? Like, if one or two people, let's say one or two stations may fault and not pay, cool. But there's a lot, like DJs play. Money is being taken from DJs, acquiring DJs. Everybody pays, right? So at the end of the day, the money that is there, can we use that same money to be fixing things in the industry instead of waiting for someone to come in and help? Meanwhile, like I said earlier, the government gives money. So if the government gives money, okay, let me think. Government Mesca, what are we using the money for? You know, like if the systems are in place, that's why some people will say, if the systems are in place, investors will come. That's how every industry did it. America cry happened here. You get what I'm saying? Nigeria, it happens there. South Africa, it happens there. You have to build the industry for it to thrive so that these people can come and be like, oh, Charlie, yeah, here, if I go there, I go make money. But
so what is the alternative now to the existing system, right? Because we can't be complaining about the same thing. Yes, the government gives. The government is giving money, right? And somebody is being corrupt, and you know we don't seem to have control over that. This is my thing, though. This is one thing I've been thinking about. The artists have clout. Artists have power. Artists coming together. Why can't we? Why, and you say Gamro is a private company. Why can't we build another private company? Why do we need the government? Why can't we find our own funding, establish our own system that is more reliable and compete with Gamro? Why do we have to always complain about Gamro with all the power that artists have? Why are they not coming together and with the alliance and mobilize and make enough noise that we can attract other investors to build a different system outside of Gamro?
See, you are brilliant, man. Where you go to school for? You be smart guy. Man. That's why I can't run your system. See, see, you said everything, like the smartest thing. You said everything. See, there's something about the Ghanaian artist. We don't know the power we have. We really don't. Like, and guess what? Me, Seth, it happened to me. You know, it was recently I saw my brother, he's also an artist. He's in Kumasi, and he told me, say, Minya, like when you walk with your chest out. Because what I'm seeing, you don't see. Ghanaian artists, musicians, songwriters, everybody, producers, DJs, we have some power. But the thing they say, everybody is afraid. The fear factor, no, and then they have, you know. See, even in the alliance, there are people who speak up more. You know, like me, I wasn't born to to shut up when something is going wrong. I will talk. I don't care if you blacklist me in your little so-called industry. I don't care. Because that industry there, I know a lot of people don't deal with me because I speak my mind. You get what I'm saying? From what you were saying, it's so right. But the thing is, say, when you raise up your voice, say, artists should come together and do it, then they are pulling like they pull back. Meanwhile, we are all suffering in this industry. So that the thing is, artists, like you said, we all need to come together because the alliance has almost 500 people right now.
Wow.
All music, all artists and producers. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we need to move. And one thing, that law has to work. First things first, we need to talk. We need to get the AG to give permission for another CMO. Because Anyasa, we would spend the next 4 years. We're going to be talking about the same thing. But I know for sure the alliance is not going to sit down for that to happen. And I mean that it's not going to happen, because it's the alliance is not me, it's not you, it's us. DJs, VJs, presenters, producers, music, everybody. Because it's time we need to wake up and realize that no, we cannot be cheated anymore. People cannot build their mansions and then we will be walking on like artist to me and nyumkra no ni score be fa ka akọ baby nti otumi fa trotro ko si ano afa ano wanante. It's wrong. We see it every day. Some of us, we are blessed enough to have traveled and change has happened, but we need to fix it. So
definitely we need to fix it. We're live on the Spotlight Show with Dead Body. Today, this evening, I really enjoyed the conversation, and I think we all enjoying it as well, and we are taking something out of it. Yeah, Dead, but let me ask you this, based on this same Alliance for Change thing. I believe, like you said earlier on, Gamro has gone through the system, pull out the right plugs, even though it's a private entity working on behalf of artists and musicians. They've gotten the law to back them up. Quex just brought in something that if you guys are not tackling it from an angle where there can also be another CMO, so that competition is going to be there, there's no way we're going to get anywhere. Now, my question here is, as artists, as you rightly said, those who are suffering but still afraid to voice out, is there any system in place where I have created my own music, you've come out as a private entity to collect royalties on my behalf, but I'm not getting what I'm supposed to get? Is there anywhere you see an artist taking them on as not giving what rightfully belongs to them, or it's just going to be always talk until probably a group like Alliance for Change do things to that level to support the artist? Is there no way where an artist can take it upon themselves and say, okay, I am the one who did the music, it's gotten that far, and you are making money out of it, where I'm supposed to get something, but I'm not getting it, so I want to take you on. Is there anything like that within your circles?
I mean, to be honest with you, I think it could be done, because every artist is their own entity. The thing with the Alliance is it's all of us, so it's stronger. And and just to put it out there again, the Alliance is not one person.
Yeah.
It's not Darlington, it's not Hama, it's not Reggie, it's not me, it's not Trigmatic, it's not Seven, it's not Kofi, it's everybody. So let's say today, if we have all the musicians in the Alliance, it's us, and we all make decisions together. It's not say you decided, nobody is deciding for you. We all decide together. So, but what you said, an artist can go and try that. But if an artist wants to go and try that, be like, okay, I'm not getting what you have the right to. You have a power to get your own attorney, like your lawyer. You have the right to get legal person to follow you through with that. And there are people. There's this lady, Cynthia Kwaku. She's amazing. She's a lawyer. Like even the last Zoom, we had a forum on splits, and we talked about it, and like they are all there to help you. You get what I'm saying? If you just have to reach out to somebody, because this thing cannot go on forever. So all I can say is, and as an artist, you can do your own thing. You just need to get your lawyers or attorney to follow through with it and get it done, because it's your money.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay.
That's great. Big Joe, do you
So
have something for us now?
yes, I have something because it's a bit it's regarding I know we're talking a lot about Alliance for Change, but I wish we will move on. But I need to
It's
go there
okay. It's
quickly
okay.
before we go.
It's okay.
Yeah, I think there's something that I don't mind if you don't mind me just playing it for you, just for you to just hear what he said, which is your guy Hammer actually said something. Let's go and let's quickly. I want you to see if you can.
Yeah.
Are you hearing it?
I think my camera has
Yeah, I'm
been
hearing
affected
it.
by
Okay.
black on my screen.
So
But anyway,
basically, he
So,
said something about.
it's
Okay,
been
let's
a while
hear it
since
quickly.
I updated you on progress on Music Minds Forum at the Ghana Music Alliance and all. And I think that before I go ahead to let you in on what is happening, I need to address the elephant in the room, which is obviously this Grammy issue. I try to stay away from it because, frankly, it was quite annoying to hear the kind of rhetoric that is going on from radio station to radio station about what is indeed happening. And I think that if anything, we should be even congratulating our boys on how far they have come. Now, I say this because there is no industry. I say this because we left them on their own. These artists did this on their own. They got here on their own. There is no major label. These guys created indie labels on their own. D Black did his Black Avenue. Sarkodie did his Success. SM did their thing. Stonebwoy did his Bean Nation.
So just to move on quickly, guys. I think I don't want to take much time. So basically, he is part of Alliance of for Change, and also he's actually trying to say that the guys did it themselves. So in a way, isn't it a bit contradicting? Because he's actually saying that we should support these artists actually coming out themselves to actually do their stuff, like Sarkodie, the likes of Sarkodie and Stonebwoy and these guys. They're actually doing it themselves, and it's working. If I was wrong, that's what he said.
Yeah.
He said it's working. They've actually done it themselves. So what is the point of him being for change? What is the point of Alliance for Change and stuff? If Ghanaians, some artists are actually working it out themselves and making it work for themselves.
But the thing is, it's not even when he says it's working for them. That doesn't
Yeah.
mean they are getting their royalties or they are getting anything in Ghana. If they
Okay.
say it's working for them, they've done they've pushed their Hama is trying to say they've pushed their brand alone. Alone. So
Okay.
what Alliance for Change is doing is not going. We are not. All we are saying is the system needs to be fixed. See, the artists who Hama is saying they've made it on their own. No? They could be making a lot more if our systems
Okay.
were fixed right, which is what the Alliance stands for. We just need to fix the system so it works. So we don't have to worry about Obibe 2 clients so pushing you right there. You can be there and making your money, and that's it. And mind you, when we say when Hama is saying it's only a few people. It's only a few people. How about the over 4,000 artists in Ghana who are not making any money? What did they make? So no matter what, the alliance is needed in Ghana. Yeah. So.
All right.
Okay.
Nice one. All right. So as we said, we've got lots of DJs who want to ask questions, and I think we'll make way for DJ Eddie K. Eddie K, if you're ready, let's hear what you've got to ask our dead body.
Eddie K.
Yes,
So where you are, Where you are,
my
Sir.
If you're in the building, he's our question.
I'm gonna a question and then a commendation. Everybody, aka Crazy, right?
Thank you,
I'd like
thank
to
you,
say
thank
a
you.
big thank you for holding down brothers and always being down with us. Because as a DJ, you know, one of the frustrations we have is that when we work with artists over time, you know, when they get bigger, then they don't mind us anymore. And I think sometimes some DJs take it personal and therefore they don't want to do certain things for certain artists. But you're one of the few that every time, anytime we call you, you are there for us. So I would say well done for that. Well done for holding us down all the
Thank you,
time.
thank you,
Okay, so
thank
that
you,
one big up. Okay.
thank
My
you, thank
question is far from Gamro and all this stuff. I just want to take you back to your comeback. Okay, so in terms of
yeah,
branding, me and you will say we are dead body. What did I say? I didn't say that they would that.
yes.
Okay, managing didn't say that. Right? But then when you came back, you know, it was crazy. Okay,
Yes.
and when crazy started picking up, you know, we went back to dead body. And you know, do
Yes.
you want to explain to or share with us why there was a need to change the crazy and why you went back to what we knew already? And that's my question.
So I like that question, and thank you, thank you.
Andy.
What I would say is the the biggest you know thing for me with a name change is, you know, when I was here, I was doing you know, I do music in the US as well, so we use the Kwesi because people can relate that to, can say, oh, like, yeah, that's a Kwesi, can put that to a Ghanaian, like, oh, he's from Ghana, you know. And it was Kwesi was back then when I was rapping, I was called King Kwesi, you know. So the Kwesi has always been there before the Dead Body came. So when I was coming back to my comeback, I was like, okay, you know what? People here like the Kwesi because they want me to keep the Kwesi here. So when I got back and I started doing, even when I released Me Pelsa, the Kwesi was on there. So like you are saying, what you are saying is right. A lot of people got confused. They're like, who is Kwesi? So it was later then they realized that, oh, it's Dead Body. Oh, okay, you know. So they started liking it small. And I'm a train sign. But they call Dead Body back. Because I go to shows, I'm performing, and people will be like, Massa, Kwesi ni the empo, Dead Body nani ni Massa Jawasem. You know our people.
Deep body. Deep body.
they did that sir, and I'm like, oh, you know what? Let me go, you know, because for me, I thought I was done with, you know, the music I was doing in America or New York or wherever. And finally, when I saw the way things are happening in Ghana, and it goes back to the same thing, you know, our system. When I saw the way things are working, I'm like, you know what? Maybe I really need to go back to, you know, what's gonna fetch me money. And I work with a lot of producers like here and in Europe. And per meeting we had, my management had a meeting with them, and they were like, you know what? It looks like we are all the things we are doing, the connections we are getting seem to be vibing with the Kwesi more, with the kind of music I'm about to start doing. I mean, not to start doing, which I've been doing, but I'm about to introduce it to my fans from Ghana, which is like EDM. You know, I do EDM as well. So they were like, okay, the Kwesi will be better for the EDM. You know, Dead Body is cool, but then we want the Kwesi, you know. So that's what the label I'm with in South Africa, which is Made in Africa label. That's what they said. They were like, okay, let's keep the Kwesi, but yet for now, let's keep the Dead Body on the side so that people will know it's still you until later on, like my brother Samini did with his name, you know. So just keep it aside. Then later maybe you stick to the Kwesi, but they love the Kwesi, so that's why it's been a struggle. Oh, Charlie, not be easy. I did tire myself. You know,
Nice one. All right, DJ Kujo, I hear you want to ask something real quick.
Well, yeah, I think you've touched on part of the question I wanted to ask. So basically, some of us have known you for many, many, many years. As an artist, you started rapping, came to singing, and you seem to have that moment where you decide, to switch between genres here and there. So I wanted to actually ask you about your next move. You've touched on the EDM briefly, but that was what my question was really about. So that's the first one.
Oh, okay.
So with the EDM, as you've said, is there something that you plan to introduce to Ghanaians and Ghanaian DJs so we can help you in that respect? If you can just start briefly on that.
Yeah, of course. I think it's a big thing for me. When it comes to the EDM, of course, I have to take my people with me wherever I go. So being that I'm Ghanaian, my fans, my brothers and sisters who are DJs, VJs, or anyone in the industry needs to support it, because it's a trend that I think people, I produce EDM tracks, I write EDM songs, and I actually sing. I have a lot of them. So I think it's about time I let it out, and I can't do it without your support. So of course, I'm bringing my people with me. Yeah.
Well, that's great. All right, so let's move to a different side of this whole interview. Recently, we've all been hearing about this Grammy thing since Burna Boy has gone in there and has won his thing. Now, it looks as if pressure is coming on Ghanaian artists to be able to replicate the same thing. Do you see any hopes for Ghanaian music being out there and then winning an award on the Grammys?
So I call this the triangle. I don't know whether to call it effect or method, but it goes down to the same thing. It's like, so check this. System work. Like people will say, oh, artists Ghana, but the artists in Ghana do amazing songs.
That's true.
Amazing songs. The thing is this: when the system works, guess what? It brings labels, right? And these labels have the power to push you to get to that level. You get what I'm saying? Into at the end of the day, how our system is set up. Because, like I always say, I don't like using it for an example, but I will. Nigeria has a buzzing, thriving industry. So everybody will go. Into labels, when they come out, like Burna Boy is signed to Atlantic. Like Burna Boy has a major label backing him. Wizkid, same thing. Davido, same thing. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Burna Boy worked very hard. The same way artists in Ghana are working very hard. But the thing is, until we fix the system to bring the right people into our channel, we are blocked. It's like we are blocked not by the artists blocking themselves, by the system. Yes, because if there's no system, nobody will come. And so it's sad. Like me personally, I never said it to anyone before, but my family know, like my friends or my team knows. Over here, I was almost signed to a label, right? But when they check our industry, they're like, okay, when we sign you, we need to know, say, okay, your country has the numbers that when we push you there, it didn't happen. Look, they went in to check on our collection system, how it works. They asked me about it, and then they went to ASCAP to check on it, ask about it. If ASCAP, let's say, they have this agreement deal whereby to say, okay, you take royalties from here, we collect their royalties for them from Ghana.
Mm-hmm.
They realized it's not happening. It's not happening. So the label actually told me that was why I came back 2012 to revamp myself, so that, okay, the system, see if it will work in the system. You get what I'm saying? That's why I came back. Until then, it's not gonna, like Ghanaians, we will get to the Grammy, if we do it on our own, fight hard. But then we definitely need 70% of the system to work. So on the channel, just to bring the right people. Yeah, just to Angelique Kidjo did it. See, Angelique Kidjo is like, these are all these people are signed to labels who are pushing the agenda. You know, you cannot tell me Sarkodie's album he released is not dope. You cannot tell me Shatter's album he released is not dope. You cannot tell me Stonebwoy's album is not dope. They're all dope, but these things, these people, like Burna Boy's album is dope, but it's, you can't say every work of a creative is very, it's very, it's unique. Yeah, that's the right word, unique. So you cannot say we nyumpa into the way Grammy. No, it's the labels. Labels need a bag. A label can push anything. Label bet me a catch yourself. We am and pass they won't. You can be blacklisted. That's the thing. We should do. I think my advice to people, like Hama even said it in his video, we should not demoral bring down the artist, Ghanaian artist. Like you are creating a demon, and when you create that demon now, it will backfire heavy. You know, because we do things the right way as creatives. All we need is support from everybody. So on the mention. So yeah.
Okay. Everybody, can I just jump in quickly on that one?
Yeah, go ahead.
You mentioned about record label and stuff, and you even mentioned a story where this record label actually went back to Ghana to see your numbers and stuff, isn't it? And and I would say, don't you think in that aspect, do you think that Ghanaian artists are to be blamed as well, where instead of focusing in Ghana, like conquering Ghana itself, they seems to actually focus their mind on like conquering the world, whilst you have to get solid ground in Ghana to get the numbers, like perform. Even I've heard so many artists who haven't even performed in Tamale, Sunyani or something like that. They don't even have fan base there, so they stay just in Accra, make a few hit songs, and just start going to the world and seeking, trying to conquer the whole world. Well, they don't have the numbers, you see. So don't you think artists have to be blamed in that aspect as well, about getting their numbers in Ghana?
Yeah, no, you're right. Artists need to we need to get our numbers. You know, that was what I mean, I'll even take some of, like, for me, even that was one of my things. You know, it was a mistake also I did in the past. You know, when my song became a hit, instead of staying, you know, my parents wanted me out of here, like, quick. You know, it wasn't my choice to go, but I didn't want to travel. But I left. So with that, you know, I didn't even get the chance to even tour with my song. So I think I will give it to you on, like, this one is a good idea you put out there. Like, artists need to, like, also own their ground. That's one key thing, you know, so that the world, when you go out there, the world knows, okay, this guy has the numbers. For me, that was the problem, because if, let's say, the label would have come to Ghana and they realized, said, nah, he's as big. Yeah, we know you were like an innovator. You created this genre, but let's check out what you really, you know, what numbers we can really, because it's about business. You know, these labels want to make money. It's money. Scanning the Trinska. So if they put money in, they want to see the money back. So if they come and the numbers are not there, no, it's hard for them. They give you the other option. Say, okay, why don't you do it, and then we will come in later. You get what I'm saying? But I agree. I totally agree with you. Artists need to own Ghana, but most of the time, no, most of the artists, no, they feel so. Accra, no, Accra and Ghana. You get me? So I think there are places like my somebody like Guru. Guru is amazing. Bisakede. If you see the shows these guys play in the rural areas, like it's amazing. And that's what I call. So Obi to say Guru can tour all year round in Ghana. not going anywhere in Ghana, and he'll be good.
Wow.
You get what I'm saying? So yeah. So but I agree with you. I agree
Yeah.
with that.
So a follow up to what Big Joe just said. You think that at this present stage where people are always try to compare Ghanaian artists to Nigerian artists and the achievements that Nigerian artists are having or making in the industry that Ghanaian artists are not making, do you think Ghanaian artists feel pressured, or you think they are just about what they can do to earn a living for their future, but they're not really much bothered with whatever that is going on as to whether we can win the Grammys, whether the system is right or not?
To be honest, I think Nigerian artists are doing better. But let me put this out there. Most times, right? I don't know whether people have realized it, but before an artist blows in before they blow in Nigeria, guess what? Where they come to? Ghana.
Yeah.
That's true.
Guess where they come to? Ghana. So that should tell you the how unique we are as creatives here. That thing started from Fela. Shouts to Fela and the family. Like, look, Fela came to Ghana. Fela was in Ghana. So it's been history. It's there. So at the end of the day, I want people to know, say, as Ghanaian artists, we don't feel, it will be pressure. We don't have the pressure. Because the music, it come easy. It come easy. Like, when you see an artist in Ghana, trust me, they have over 100 songs. When you see them, you get what Music Day, it's all about, like I'm saying, it's all about, bro, it's the system. If the system is working and I know, say, yeah, Charlie, this in 4 months, I go get at least $10,000 or $50,000 in my account. I'm not gonna worry about anything. I go push better. I go push the music. You get what I'm saying? So I think that's what it is. Yeah.
And also, let me ask you this. Like Big Joe was saying earlier on, when it comes to Ghanaian artists not making it or thinking to make it real big in Ghana than try to make it big in abroad, because we all believe that is where the chunk of the money will come from. Yeah. Do you think when it comes to this marketing aspect of a musician, when you're in Ghana, it shouldn't matter how big or small the event is, the platform is for an artist to jump on?
No. That alone is wrong in itself. See, as an artist,
just before you answer this question, the reason why I'm asking this question is as we started this movement like Black Star DJs Worldwide, this is a very huge platform that consists of DJs from all over the world. So my little knowledge tells me if you should be able to get yourself on here, you are entirely going out to the whole world. But sometimes it's even difficult for our own artists that we want to support to get them out there to accept our invitations to even come on the platform to talk to us, let alone support what we're doing. Maybe they think we don't have the numbers yet or whatever it is. So I'm asking if it's the right thing to do if we want to really make ourselves unique in our local area. Does it matter how big the platform is or how small the platform is for an artist to jump on it?
I mean, that in itself, and I want to say this. I'm sorry sorry for anyone who you've called and they feel like you are not too big. Like, look, let me tell you, even if as an artist, if you are called or you have a show to go perform and you go to the venue and the show, there's nothing like flop. There's one person sitting there. You better go out there and perform to the person like it's a million, like, like it's a million people out there you are performing to. Because that one person could be the difference, or it could be your blessing. You get what I'm saying? My knowledge to that is like, okay, with our people, when you call them, some of them they feel, Charlie, my number is plenty. What are they go do for you? No, but what you guys are doing is amazing. It's like me when I was told, like some of the family on here know me. I never say no, even if I have to travel with my own money to come and support something you guys are doing. If I have the time, I will, because guess what? You are doing something to support the industry that I'm the country that I'm from, to help the artist.
That's right.
You get what I'm saying? So I will support. So at the end of the day, I feel like if somebody is you call someone and they tell you, oh, I'm busy, or they throw you around. They do it to us artists who for future crowd. So don't let that be out me. I love what you guys are doing, and I'll turn this into an advice for you. See, we as people, as Ghanaians, don't understand baby steps. Only a few do. Baby steps. What you've started is amazing in itself, and it's a blessing for everyone involved in this. The different person. Trust me, you're on your way, and it's very disrespectful for them to do that. And like I told you, me, a DJ, through God, a DJ pushed me. You get what I'm saying? A DJ made my way. So I know the power you people have. You get what I'm saying? So I don't think it makes a difference. One person, even if your following is one, the person needs to come and show up. That's all.
Oh, that's great. We almost 2 hours into the program, and very soon we'll be bringing the whole program into an end. But I just don't want to be doing the talking alone. I would like to find out from my other panelists if anybody who has something that they want to bring on at this point, or we can just simply go to Facebook. Quex, I think you want to say something.
Yeah. I think I would.
I'll just chip in there as well. So yeah.
Okay, so everybody, you say you're based in New York, right?
Yes, bro.
Okay. NY.
NYC, baby.
NY.
There's a lot of Ghana events that happen in that tri-state area. I think there's even a Ghana music awards coming up in Jersey, very soon.
Yeah.
Obviously New York is one of the most prime markets for Ghana music in terms of diaspora events for Ghana, right? But then sometimes when you talk to other people, they say that Ghana people, when you go to a Ghana concert, when you compare that to, like, let's say a Nigerian concert, it's clear that Ghana people, we don't support our own, we don't support our artists when they come out here, right? Because when you go to a Burna Boy concert, you probably see like maybe 4,000 or 5,000 people. You go to Ghana concert, you see 500, to 800 people. What's your opinion on that? But I guess the bigger question is, how do we position ourselves as an industry to be able to really capitalize on the global demand for Ghana music? How do we really get to Coachella levels and get Ghana artists here and start touring and making really, really big? How do we really tap into the global market as an industry?
I think that enthusiasm with Ghanaian audience is very hard. Like that's why I was saying when Nigerians, before somebody breaks, they come to Ghana first, because Ghana is a test market. A lot of people don't know this, but Ghana is a test market for most African countries, like as far as music is concerned. Ghana is, because we have a difficult, way of showing that we appreciate something. So, and you know, we show now, and you know, and the crowd said, then we go sort your no show. That's one thing, which is, there's nothing wrong. They are just not hyper. That's it. but there are people which is good too. But in order for us to have ourselves put ourselves in that global market, I feel like the movement has just begun. When I say the movement has just begun, the movement is what you guys are doing. You have a network of DJs, right? You promote Ghanaian music on like content. You probably
strictly Ghanaian music.
Exactly. You strictly Ghanaian music. Like you play Ghanaian music across board, all of that's the change. Because for example, if you go to Nigeria got that, because when you go to Nigeria, you don't hear any other music but Nigerian content alone. So we need to get to that place whereby, and if our people, what I realized back then, in around 97, 98, when you perform, you see the drive, because guess what? All people were hearing on radio was our music. You know, they weren't hearing a lot of the foreign songs. You will hear. So when the show no time no do now, you are already hyped, because what but now no, yeah, they are frafra. So I think we just need to have a industry whereby Ghanaian content is played, if not 98%, 100%. And also to get, then I will add this, let's get our systems working. Because and on this movement, like festivals, international festivals, and be a budget. So I think that's what it is. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that body, in the last 5 or 10 minutes, I want to ask or do a follow-up questions on your music, especially to your comeback. We hear or we know that you've done some new songs with people like Kiddy and stuff. Can you just let us know how it's going?
With Kiddy, we did Yebesa, which is doing good. I mean, still people still love it. You know, I remember with that song, especially like promoting it, I put in a lot of dollars. But you know, like our system, the way it is, Charlie, your book want to be an giant, but it's still good. People still love it online. People stream it. It's one of the songs I did that, you know, I didn't break a sweat, you know, and Kiddy, you know, links, Albert and Richie, they were great, you know, because Richie talked to me about Yebesa way back in 2012. And then finally, when it was time, Kiddy was around, so we did it. And it was good, you know, it felt good. Pa.
So talk to us about the video a little bit. It looks like the video was really nice as well.
The video, yeah, you see me holding the girl in waist. Hey.
Where was the video shot? Was it shot in Ghana?
Yeah, it was shot in Ghana. The video was shot at East Legon Hills.
Okay.
East Legon Hills. It was dope. It was no, I would say it was a no pressure kind of you know, release, because you know, Kiddy was, every time I needed them, they were there. We released. It was good. You know, I've called a lot of people for features, but Charlie, minim say be I mean for too much. Minim from home, but but it's all good though. It's all good.
So in that aspect, I was going to ask this question. You know, the younger generation of musicians and you, the older generation of musicians, what has caused that thing?
Don't say the older generation. Say the sexy generation.
The sexy generation. Thank you.
Thank you.
The sexy generation and the up and coming generation who thinks or feels it's their time now. What has brought up that thing where sometimes when the sexy generation wants to collaborate with the up and coming or the new generation, I don't know if whether they feel, oh, now we are on top. your career, it died long time ago. So now you want to stand on us to climb up again. Or
Thank you. Go ahead.
What do you think it is?
No, I think what you said right there, that's the thing. Because they feel like, oh, this guy in career die. You know, in career die, so Charlie, he won't can use we. You know, and the thing is, they do that. Like me, I'd rather you tell me to my face, oh bro, Charlie, I go like do, but you later. You know, I call people. You know, I remember anybody on top in the industry mentioned, I've called all of them. It was Guru. Guru, even me and Guru happened. It was like in a studio, like it was done. Like, you know, I felt privileged to work with Kiddy and Guru, you know, and I've worked with a lot of people. I've worked with Junior Reid, you know, reggae dancehall artist Junior Reid. I have a song with Junior Reid. So all these people, when I was working with them, it was fun. It was like, but when I come my place, my people, it's hard. It's hard to get to them. So, you know, after Kiddy and Guru, I decided to forget features for Ghana. Like, you know, I go do my music. If you go, cool. If you no go after pushing, I did do another one. You know, it's not about thing, but it's sad. It's sad. You know, when you call them for feature, when they see you, oh yeah, we go vibe. But then when you leave, and then you start calling them, that's when the disrespect happens, you know? So it's really, to be honest with you, it's not worth it. It's better as an artist if people feel, say, your time passer. You don't have to prove anybody, you don't have to prove anything to anybody. Just keep doing your work and God will take shape, you know?
That's right. So before we leave you to go, what advice would you like to give to the general public when it comes to the support base, and also to the elder or the sexy generation, as you want me to put it, when it comes to their comeback, and also to the younger generation who think it's their time now? These three categories, what kind of advice would you like to give to them?
I mean, all I can say, you know, to the sexy generation, I'll say, yo, you still got music in you. Don't let anybody tell you, say, yeah, Charlie, your time passed. No, nobody in time passed. Your time passed when God calls you. You know what I'm saying? So even if you are 70, 90, and you feel like you can still push out music, it's a God-given gift. Why not? You know, just do it. You know, and for the other generation, the generation now, I'll tell them, stay humble, because you don't know tomorrow. You don't know tomorrow. And the same way you are saying somebody in time past. Now, guess what? You're not gonna stay young forever. Yeah. Even though some of us will be forever young, you know, we did, you know.
That's what everybody's saying on Facebook. They say you never grow.
Yeah, nah, it be God in love and good genes. That's all. But
because I'm doing calculations. The time you release Akola Uswa and those songs, you know, like, and I'm trying to calculate.
No changes.
So my boy be tell me, say, Charlie, I for take my daughter can't greet you. I say, why? Why for take? I say, I won't make it can't greet you before she go see you for some pote and tell you, say, oh, daddy, he's so cute. I say, oh, don't worry. Me, I know be bad boy like that, but yeah, but to the music fans or like everybody listening, you know, I just want to say, Ghana, we need to support the artists. You know, like right now there's a platform. I know a lot of you know about it, Aftown Music. So on Aftown Music, you can go on there and actually use Momo to buy Ghanaian artists my music. You know, like on your Momo phone, you can download the app, you can stream, like the same thing like Spotify does, but this be Ghanaian. So it will be good to have all Ghanaians downloading the app and supporting Ghanaian music to the max, because that's the only way artists they make money. Because if you feel say that they make money any other way, they ampacho nothing. You know, so let's support us. You know what I mean? Let's support us.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, and
that's a great one.
And one last advice.
Mm-hmm.
Respect the DJ. Don't get it twisted. Respect the DJ.
Wow.
That's right.
That's
You
what
said
I
it
was
all.
saying.
Very true. Very true.
Blackstar DJ.
Nice one. I think before we go, we move it to Kujo. Kujo, you wanted to say something? I think.
Oh, just to contribute. I think that everybody today you've been very open, and answer the questions, the way I know you you will. Fantastic. You've tackled a lot of issues, especially to do with the infrastructure in Ghana. We've had quite a few hosts on this program, and some of them have actually just alluded to the fact that, look, it's a problem. I never have a problem. It's, maybe I one corner and I mean, I don't know. But it's great to see, an artist like you, especially, from all you've said, you are not actually looking at doing it for yourself, but doing it to have that sort of legacy where future artists will have, will not really have that hurdle that you have been through. So thank you very much for coming, and hopefully we will be having a lot of things as we progress, and you'll be invited to one of our shows after lockdown, definitely.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Thank you. Oh, but
Nice.
Kujo,
Yeah.
Kujo, the woman you make it go my hotel. I did go or.
If I try with you, so
I think this actually accounts to the fact that you're still young, because they say, men, if you can have it 23 times in a month, you never go old.
Oh, sir.
That is what I heard.
Then let me increase some. I go increase some.
Oh, that's good.
I think before we go, we forgot to do something. I know I was gonna leave that to you because I thought today you said you were gonna touch on social media as well. We didn't give a shout out to the people in the room, and it looks like KG actually came in there as well.
Oh, KG there, KG.
Yeah.
A shower man number one. KG there.
So let me just go to the room quickly and give a quick shout out before we end the show. Okashanti, should I leave it to you to do it?
I'll do it, and then I'll come up with one last question, and then we can play the song.
Okay, so just a quick one. I would like to say big thank you for everyone that joined in. Big shout out to you, or please, if you don't hear your name, I do apologize. Big shout out to Selassie engineer, also watching live on Facebook. Nana Bediakon, that is I think Mr. Dr. Mac, I believe.
Yeah.
Gunshot Junior Dre, Henry M. Henman is also big shout out to you.
Yeah, Henman is Dr. Mac.
Oh, Henman is Dr. Mac. Okay,
that's right.
You, DJ Costario also, you've tuned in. Thank you for, please keep sharing. I think it's not too late to share. I know some people are just tuning in, just watching. If you're just joining, keep sharing for us. We really appreciate it. And Anabedia Akon, KG, and what's it called? DJ So to So, top DJ So to So has tuned in. DJ Mike Afro Jam also tuning. Big shout out to you. And DJ Flavor is also tuning. Big shout out to you. Mike Afro Jam, big shout out to you. And the boss himself is also tuning on Facebook as well, which is Kwamwako. That's it. I think Magdalene as well has tuned in. I think there was a question from Magdalene. I'll leave it. Yeah, Magdalene is also watching. So big shout out to you, Magdalene. Okay, Kwasanti.
Is they wearing glasses?
Yeah. They're wearing glasses in DM. And we also had CD. CD also logged on. Big up to you, So to So, and everybody that had the opportunity. So with what we were talking about, we've got DJs from Holland, Germany. I know Flavor Clotte is in Germany. Mark Afrobeat is in Holland. Quex, the man himself, Maryland. And the other side of that, hey DJ Flipper, I see you from Canada. So it's a network of DJs coming together to do this.
Yeah.
You know. So then, but before we leave you to go, as you already said, and the comparison that you did with yourself and KG, sometimes people say DJs like women, but I can see musicians love them most. Which one will you say will win the race?
You know, you people, they pass them on to us.
That's right.
You people, they pass them on to us. Cause
okay.
Could you pass me some before?
Could you? Now I see.
You know why?
You guys they pass on, yeah.
No, because we DJs, when we the DJ, we just get the numbers. You see, but you artists, they have changing room and everything. So they do.
But you know the danger. You know the dangerous ones. The dangerous ones be some people like KG. If you DJ at the same time artist.
That's how both
watch the guy. That guy you for watch him.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Well, Deadbody, we would like to say a very big thank you for joining us on the Spotlight Show. It was great having to talk to you, and you've really made a very great impact on this show. I know this show will fly high when we have people like you always, having the willingness to talk to us. And we would like to advise any other artists out there, if you want to be part of this conversation, if you want to have your turn on this conversation, feel free. Our doors are always open. When we knock your door, open up to us. If you want to come in, we are always ready to accept you. And I also like to say a very big thank you to the man behind the 1 and 2s, Selassie. Big up to the Calabash Mafia. Hey, that's this man. I did trust and I believe more than anything. And of course, to the big man himself, DJ Quex. He's also done a great job bringing all of us together, and the vision that he has for this movement to go on and to bring up Ghana music, we believe will see the light of day. Big ups to you, DJ Big Joe, yourself, DJ Kujo, Eddie K, and all the management team members. I'd like to say a very big thank you to you all, and I'll urge you to keep doing what you're doing and support the movement, and we know with time we will get to greater heights. So before we say bye-bye to everybody, we're going to listen to 1 or 2 tracks from the man of the movement, Deadbody.
Yeah.
Kwesi,
Yes.
the woman lover. It is say whatever you want to say. The Kujo promoter. You know what I mean?
Kujo
pimp. A pimp. So, Quax, if you're ready, drop us the tunes, tune from Deadbody, and then we'll say bye-bye to our viewers.
Star DJs.
Oh, you too fine, Diana. Take me to see your mama and your dad. Get out and say, there, what? No go play you like Maradona. Oh, you too fine, Diana. Take me go to see your mama and your dad. Get out and say you the one. If you know say you go be my number one. If you know say you go be my number one. Oh, my number one.
This is a big tune.
Blackstar DJs.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
Blackstar DJs.
What my can make me can create them. When you gun economy forget it, be follow me, bring me feel be you mean Obana. Go better command the mammy di bisuja. You see it you go go shita. You be better with me Sunday ya Jimmy Wooda. Me baba she say worry bampa go. Yeah, shene nanti e crow. What the one professor be here there.
Let me say big up to you, DJ Matt. You watching us live on Facebook. All right, thank you, guys. Thank you very
baby.
much.
Check him out, Dead Body. Make sure to check him out. iTunes. Listen, he's all over the place. Download his music. Great artist. Very, very talented. We salute you, boss.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. I appreciate you, man. Hey, Rex, you be hard guy.
You forgot chasing sister again.
I said that one we will settle for Bronx. What I see.
Take us out now.
Yeah, all right. So we're going. I know we had one request from Facebook from CD who wanted Dead Body to do an acapella for us, but unfortunately our time is up, and we would like to end the show here. And also we had a question from someone asking if whether Dead Body was going to have a collaboration with Fia or Riala. But I think Magdalene has answered that question already, says it's in the pipeline. So we're all looking forward to that.
Yeah,
Dead Body, I want to say thank you once again.
We made one other thing, Dead Body, like your social media handles for people to get.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, so it's DB1 Official on all social platforms.
DB1 Official.
DB1 Official, yeah.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. That's great. All right.
Yeah. Thank you.
So thanks for coming on to the Spotlight Show. And we know anytime that we call upon you to come again, you definitely do us the honor.
Oh, just make sure say women day there. That's your.
Don't worry. Next time we'll bring 2 women on the panel.
I'm watching cry. I'm watching.
Nice, all right, so this is how we draw the curtains on tonight's show. Catch us same time next week with another guest. And from me and the entire crew, We say adios. Bye bye. We love you all.
Thank you.
Over 200 of their favorite top Ghanaian DJs across the world coming together to create the largest online Ghana music platform.
This is how we do each and every time of Black Star DJs Worldwide.
Black Star DJs Worldwide. Black Star DJs. All your top Ghanaian DJs worldwide.
That's right, shut down the background.
Ghana songs worldwide. Let's go.
Follow the Black Star DJs movement on Facebook and Instagram. Black Star DJs worldwide. Or visit our website now to book top Ghanaian DJs for your next event. Anywhere in the world. At www.blackstardjs.com. Let's go, Ghana.